I am Coach Erin Dickerson Davis, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit them up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're searching high and low, and we're searching our nation to find rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and living out what, KT?
Big dreams.
B-I-G, and today, let me tell y'all something. We're going to turn y'all on to the vibe at the Tribe. That's right. We got a 14 coaching experience. Chi-Town, Chicago.
Hey.
Chicago person in the building, the woman's head coach at William and Mary. Let's give it up and let's show some love for Erin Dickerson Davis. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm great now that I'm here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we super excited. This is one of those shows you gotta put that asterisk by. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get dope with it. You gotta come with that swagoo for this show right here. Check this out, William and Mary. If this is your first time checking out Sports Life Talk, welcome to the family. Where you been all my life? You know what I'm saying? We rocking and rolling, and now we about to do big things with you on board. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the all thing, everything, OG Louisiana, Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the architect, the guru, the quiet storm, the head coach KT. Kev, how you feeling, fam?
You must be feeling really good today, B. Jones, because that intro you gave me was just as good as Coach's, man. I really appreciate that, man.
KT, let me see if I can do it, man. Let me see if I can link it up. How I do it, Coach? Show me how to do it. Show me how to throw up the W. I'm trying. That's what
we don't really do that. We do this. This is Tribe or Die. So this is what we do.
Oh, Tribe or Die. I like that. Well, Coach Davis, before we get to your story, we got to pay the bills real quick. Check this out. If this is your first time checking out the show, thank you once again. You could have been anywhere in the world. This is our third season. This is over our 350 shows recorded, and we are super excited to be here. We come in every day and we try to put out some good quality content for you. So if you are rocking with us and you want to see us to continue this movement, continue this wave of positivity and inspiration, we need you to do us a favor. On the count of 3, we need you to smash that subscribe button and show us some love. All right? Can your people, is the Tribe gonna rock with us? Are they gonna rock with us?
The Tribe is rocking, and we rock heavy, so they're coming.
Oh, hey, Kevin, she got me gassed up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. If you smash that subscribe button, please let us know right now in the comments so we can show you some love, because I am your new play cousin. And when we say family, we take that very seriously. We so sincere about that around here. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family. And so welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. Y'all hit us up. All right. Without further ado, Kevin, she was a 4-year captain at Northwestern. Before you get this smoke, I'm just letting you know you're about to go one-on-one with a beast right now. I just don't want to run you up into no hostile situation that you weren't prepared for. You know what I'm saying, brother? Because she could get a bucket on you right now, I think. And if y'all been watching our social media, Lord, let's just send a
Hey, it was a bad day, man. I was nervous. It was cold. I don't know. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. It was cold again.
Are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation, Coach?
I'm ready.
Let's go to work, KT.
I can't believe you called me out like that in front of new family, B. Jones. That wasn't right. All right, Coach, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right. So number 1, Jay-Z. Have to go with Jay-Z before every game. I have to. Since I was in high school, college, like Jay-Z. I had a little iPod, before we had the iPhones. I'm listening to Jay-Z. I got all the CDs still, everything. Lil Wayne is a close number 2 for me. Drake. Beyonce. Got to get a little Beyonce in there. And her. I love her. So when I'm mellow down, I'm gonna go with her.
Ooh, Coach can control the car, man. She can control the ox, KT. Anytime. All right, Coach. So we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. And it's 2023, and I've been really generous. And with a top 5 like that, B. Jones, I hope your fingers are ready, brother. I'm ready, man. Let's go to work. So you said she's been coaching, like 14 years? 14 years, man. You ain't finna do that, are you? Well, B. Jones, I get kind of leery when I do that because anything over 10 with you, with your Louisiana education, it kind of scares me. Oh, wow. Wow. You just offended me and Lil Wayne. Well, whatever. All right, so give her 14, B. Jones. We'll give her 14. Okay, now, 14, man. Well, you can't count the 14, so I can trust you on that. All right, Coach. So, who is your favorite superhero and why?
I was always a Batman fan. I just really like the car that he had, honestly. All black. Black is definitely my favorite color. And I like that he didn't really have any superpowers, that he was able to save the world and be regular degular from Chicago, I think.
Coach, me and you, see, we rocking. That's my favorite superhero, too. So we already vibing. What'd you say about that vibe, B. Jones? The vibe what? The vibe at the tribe, man. Oh, yeah, we vibing. All right. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I have to go with So Ambitious by Jay-Z. It's just, as I was moving up in my coaching career, it was something that I always listened to. Like, people doubt you, people tell you that you can't do stuff, and you prove them wrong every day. So probably I had to go with So Ambitious.
All right. So if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
I would love to shadow Phil Jackson. I grew up in Chicago. I'm a Bulls fan, and he was able to create like the best team ever, right? And you had to deal with egos and you had to get all these people on the same page. And that's what we do in coaching. Like, we recruit girls, 15 young ladies from 15 different places, and you have to get them all on one page. And so to be able to do it at that level and then win so many championships, like, I would love to shadow him.
KT, she said so many championships. Like,
stank on that.
So many, like 11 or something.
Yeah, no doubt. So, Coach, what advice would you give your younger coaching self?
I would tell myself not to quit. Not to give up on myself. There were some rough patches throughout my career. It was some really good stuff. It was some really difficult stuff. And there were times that I didn't know if I would be here, sitting in this seat. And I would just remind myself not to quit, that nobody can stop me but me. And I will continue to tell myself that. I tell my older self that too.
All right. So who in your coaching circle is the best person to follow on Twitter?
I got to shout out Yo Weezy, Coach Yo at Ole Miss. She got the Twitter fingers all the time. She's ready. She's locked and loaded. She's witty. She's fun. She's got all the information. She has all the nuggets, the gems. So I gotta shout out my girl Yo Weezy. Yeah,
you're the second person to say that. So Coach Yo gotta come rock with us, B. Jones. We keep speaking her name, man. She gotta come rock with us. All right, Coach. So we know that your world, it revolves around basketball. So how would your friends describe you? Not the basketball coach, but just a friend.
It's a good question. I'm super laid back. I'm so laid back. I will do anything. I will go with the flow. Like whatever my friends want to do, I'll do. I like to have fun. I like to let my hair down and have a good time. So I think they would say that. And I'm a good listener. So when they need to vent, like that's my time to shine. So I hope that that's what they would say about me.
All right, we got to ask some of your friends whenever we get a chance to rock with you.
You ain't lying. I need somebody to sign off on that one.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Coach. So let's pretend I'm a new recruit, and I committed to your school and to you. What expectations do you have for me as a player, and what can I expect from you as a coach?
You can definitely expect transparency. I think there's so many times we get caught up and you want to recruit a kid and you just say what they want you to say or what they want to hear. And instead, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. And when you get here, I'm also going to be honest. If it was good, I'm going to say it was good. If it needs work, I'm going to say it needs work. I'm going to hold you accountable. We're going to be disciplined. But we're going to have a lot of fun because by doing that, we're going to win games. So we tell our girls that, we tell our recruits that, we're going to have a lot of fun, but it's hard. Winning is hard. Winning is hard. So let's work hard. Let's have fun later.
Well, B. Jones, this was almost the second person that we had on from William and Mary. So one of them was in transition, so she wasn't actually with them yet. So we want to give a shout out to Coach Cole because we had
Coach
her on.
Kenya. Yep.
Yeah, so Kania was a part of the previous staff before I got here, but I knew her when she was a puppy just graduating from Hampton. Mm-hmm. And when she was here, I mean, she's so good at what she does. She's good with the girls. She's good at recruiting on the court. Like, she's just a pleasure to be around. So I'm glad I was able to scoop her up and keep her on my staff.
Did she prep you for this? Because you're killing Kevin right now. You smacking all these questions. She didn't prep you?
Did.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't tell her. I was just like, let me just go for it, and I hope that it comes out okay.
No, you killing it. But B. Jones, she's laid back. I'm laid back. It's a vibe. Stop trying to hate, man. I'm already sick of you.
You're down by 6. Keep going. You're down by 6. Come
on. Okay, well, this is half times I can regroup. All right, so the most important thing in life will always be family, and we really mean that. So allow me to reintroduce our newest family member, Coach Erin Dickerson Davis. But before you do take over, B. Jones, please go check out our website. He almost got mad at me, Coach. I'm supposed to do this. It was SLTUGotNext.com. You can go check that out. You can learn more about B. Jones and myself, as well as the rest of our family members. So now, B. Jones, you can go ahead and take it away, brother.
See, Chi-Town is what made me, and my daddy raised me. Y'all didn't know y'all was gonna get that Lupe fiasco today on the show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't know we was gonna drop that one. I knew. I saw that on your Twitter page, Coach. I said, "Oh, this is gonna be a banger. This is gonna be a banger. I get to throw some Lupe out there." You know what I'm saying, Coach? How you doing today?
Like my spirit animal. I mean, Lupe got me through college.
Hey, he underrated too. I don't think these youngsters out there, this Lil Durk and all that, it's some Chicago hitters, Vaughn and Chief Keef, but they different than that Lupe, man. That Lupe is he cold with it. I'm surprised you ain't say Kanye in your top 5 though, Coach. You don't even deal with the old Kanye?
Close. Kanye is close. Old Kanye, that old Kanye is it. But okay. I don't know if he top 5. Like,
oh man, I love me some Kanye.
I love Kanye too, but he might not be top 5.
All right, Coach. Well, you top 5 in our opinion because you got that drip. I'm telling y'all this. Y'all go follow her at Coach __E_. Don't forget the underscore because I'm telling y'all it is a wild ride. She gives you a lot of great content. But let's take this thing back to the beginning, Coach Davis. You how did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
I'm gonna be real. I did not like basketball when I was younger. Like, my dad played, I used to go to the parks with him in Chicago and I would just be like, this is just forever. I hate this. And I was in 5th grade maybe, and my friends were like, let's play. And I did not want to do it, but I wanted to hang with my friends. So I started playing with them. I showed up. I had my school uniform on, my little collar shirt. I put the jersey over top of my shirt, and I just didn't care. I put the shorts under my skirt and I was ready to practice. And I'll never forget, I got kicked out of practice. They were like, no, like, you're going to go get some basketball shoes. Like, if you're going to do this, like, let's be serious. And so I did, and I just fell in love with it after that. The competition, shooting, like defense was never really my thing. It still really isn't. But I love to score. I love to win. And it's been going since then. I remember in 7th grade, like being in awe that I could go to high school and play basketball. I was like, what? You can play basketball in high school? Who knew? Like, I was just so green and naive. I really just loved the game. So, and I played with boys, and, you know, they're just more competitive, and it's just more gritty, and they're talking smack, and, you know, it was just, I could not stop. Well, clearly, I'm still here.
We're going to talk about the talking smack in just a minute. That's the hottest topic in America right now. But, Coach, we're not going to let you just slide by saying you ain't play no defense. Now, you got 15 young ladies watching this show, and they like, Coach, that's all you preach. It practices defense, but you ain't played no defense. How you going to say that, Coach?
I'm going to say this. I told you I believe in transparency, right? My kids know I don't like defense. They know that. But this is what I tell them. I was a let's play defense to play offense kind of person. So
transition defense, right?
Yeah. So when we're doing our defensive stuff, I'm like, y'all, like, let's cause chaos, right? Let's make them take quick shots, because the faster they take a shot, the faster we can get the offense.
Needless to say,
you know,
you got to run a sprint if you're playing against William and Mary, huh? You have to be on your heels the whole game, because y'all getting buckets up.
You're gonna be on your heels, that's for certain. The more shots you take, the more points you can score. So I
like that philosophy. So now let's talk a little bit about Northwestern, because, Kevin, we've had a couple of Northwestern alumni. We had Emily Eamon on. She was part of the volleyball team. Now we got a Northwestern basketball star.
Don't forget about the other basketball player we had on too, Megan McKeown.
Okay. Yep, that's right, Megan McKeown. We've had some Northwestern family on this thing. So tell us a little bit about your college career, because it sounded like you was getting some buckets, and you was nominated as a four-time team captain, Coach. That's huge to be considered. Even walking in as a freshman, like, goodness, they depended on you. They relied on you a lot.
Well, you know, being a captain as a freshman, like, your coaches, they come in and they're like, they were new. So they wanted to build around, I think our class was the first class. So we had senior captains and, you know, everything like that. And they really helped me in the rest of my career as far as being a captain goes. But the coaches, you know, they wanted to make statements about, you know, their kids coming in, and, you know, older coaches used to do that, where it's like, these are my kids and good luck to the rest of you guys. And so, you know, I would love to say that I was ready to be a captain as a freshman, but it might have been more so what the coaches were trying to do. But it was really, I was point guard. I had no problem telling people what to do, holding people accountable. Like, that's never been something that I have struggled with. And so I think it just kind of came naturally, you know, being a leader at that level was hard. There were times where I couldn't understand why I had to tell somebody to do something. Like, they should know. I shouldn't have to tell them. But that's not true. That's not true. Like, I know that I'm supposed to play defense really hard every day. That didn't mean that I did it. You know, like, I had to be told, you got to be coached. You got to, you know, be held accountable. So, I mean, I think that it just came naturally. And so there I was. And I wanted to shoot the basketball. So I really had a good time when Megan McKeown's dad got there as the head coach. My senior year was probably my favorite year playing in college, because I felt like he understood me. Like, he didn't think I was crazy, this crazy kid from the south side of Chicago. You know, he really took his time to get me and just help me grow as a woman, you know, and that helped me just sprout in my college coaching career.
So how does one who didn't even understand the uniform dress code out there in penny loafers and a dress, a skirt, go on to become a coach? Walk us through that journey. When did becoming a coach, just like the signs is on the wall? When did you say, hey, this is what I want to do as a professional career?
I was in college for sure. And I've had the opportunity to have amazing coaches. So you guys had Corey Irvin on your show as well. Corey was my high school and AAU coach when I was growing up. Corey is the one that showed me that I could play basketball in high school. I just had no idea, you know. And I was her very first class at Whitney Young High School. And she is an incredible woman, incredible coach, incredible mentor. And what she did for us in our lives, I wanted to do for the future generation of basketball players who didn't know that this little ball right here could change the trajectory of your entire life, right? Like, if I didn't play basketball, I wouldn't have gone to Northwestern. If I didn't go to Northwestern, I wouldn't be into coaching. Like, there's just so many things that were impacted just because of this ball. I've been around the world. I've been to Africa because of basketball. Like, what? Like, who would have ever thought that this little girl from the south side of Chicago could be in Africa doing basketball camps? Like, and it was people like Corey, like Coach McKeown, like my dad who coached me when I was younger, that really made me feel like I wanted to impact the lives of young women through sport.
Man, Kevin, I'm getting the goosebumps on this one. I ain't gonna lie, y'all watching something special transpire right now. So, Coach, this is a long-term debate that me and my brother KT, we go through. And this is the debate, and everybody got a different opinion. There's no right or wrong answer. But would you rather be feared or would you rather be loved by your players?
I would rather be loved. I mean, for me, like, if you love what you're doing, if you love who you're doing it with, and who you love who you're doing it for, then you're going to make magic happen, right? Like, these young ladies, like, they not with that fear me stuff anymore, you know, like
this new generation different.
No, like, I'm sure you guys have heard all the time, like, change or die, adapt or die,
yep.
You know, evolve or die. And Gen Z not messing around with you, threatening them. Like, it's just not, that's not how they were raised. That's not what they like, you know, like, so you have to show them that you care about them, right? Like, this is not just about basketball. This is a forever thing, right? This is going to be with you for the rest of your life. My Coach McKeown came to my wedding, right? You know, like, he was only my coach for 1 year and he came to my wedding. So it's big. Not it's not just, you better fear me, you better do this or else. Like, no, do this because you love it, because you love winning, because you want to win for your teammates, because you want to be the best you can be. And so we gotta love on these young ladies. We gotta teach them what that feels like, right?
Yep. Well, I personally, in my opinion, anybody underneath the sound of my voice, y'all can write it down. I feel like we are in a very special transition in women's basketball. I'm so excited and so proud that this guy next to me pushed and made sure that this program, we were going to create our platform around women's basketball because it is on the precipice of some major things. And we had this amazing Final Four. We got NIL. There's so many different directions you could go with how amazing the game is and how far it's come along. But I like the fact that when I watched you, Coach Davis, I just kind of peeked over your social media. It's like you and Tony. William and Mary seems fun. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know how hard it is to recruit when y'all got all this dope music playing. Y'all doing dances. It just seemed like it's fun. It seemed like it's down to earth. It's like, man, you know, it's playing basketball, but it's like a family, and it's like the basketball is a conduit. It's a tool for us to do something bigger and something greater. So where did that creativity, that progressive behavior, where did that mindset come from? That, hey, I was going to keep fashion, and we're going to have fun. We're going to play games. We're going to have cookouts. The jersey cookout. I went and pulled out my little jersey. The only problem I had with the cookout with the jersey, Coach, is Pippen. Out of all the Chicago players, you rocked the Pippen jersey. Come on, Coach.
So all right, tell us where it's come from. So I wore number 33, which is why
Oh,
I
okay.
had
Okay, all right, I got you.
So
I got you.
on my 33rd birthday, I got to shout out my husband because he's kind of dope. On my 33rd birthday, he gave me all like the major 33 jerseys. So he got me a Pippen, he got me a Larry Bird, he got me a Magic Johnson Michigan State 33 jersey.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why that's the Bulls one that I wore.
Okay, I thought it was because you were Chicago. I thought it was because you were showing love to your Chicago home roots. I was like, okay, I feel it.
It was that too. But I just love that number. But to answer your question, I decided probably 5 years ago in my career that I can only be myself. And that's a very interesting thing because when you get into coaching, you see the best of the best, right? You go to these Final Fours, you go to conventions, you learn people, you start to pick up their mannerisms, like, oh, okay, this is how coaches are supposed to talk. This is how they're supposed to walk around, like dressed up in polos and khakis, and like that's how you go to gyms, or that's how you approach anything. When you go recruiting, you wear a polo and all that. And so I tried that. I'm going to be honest. I tried it. I was just not good at it. I wasn't comfortable. But you do that because you're trying to progress in your career. So you do what you think is going to get you to that highest level, right? And then I just decided that I can't do that. And I was like, I just hope that wherever I go, they accept me for who I am and all of its glory and downfalls, right? Like all the flaws that I might have, whatever it may be. Like, I just need you to accept me. I promise I'm genuine. I will run through a brick wall for anybody that I love or anything that I'm doing. This is who I am. And I'm going to wear shoes, and, we're sponsored by Under Armour now, so that hurts my shoe game a little bit, but
I know.
I'm trying. So, so then I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't own one pair of khakis, and I think I got a William & Mary polo, but I don't even know. I think I gave it to Goodwill, and I'm like, this is just not who I am. I'm not going to try to fit into something I'm not. And my administration, they support me. I got a staff that is just like me. Like, we're comfortable with each other. We know each other. And we're friends. Like, we are friends. People were like, don't hire your friends. And I'm like, these are my people. I know what they can do. I know that we're going to be successful at it. Like, we're going to do this. And we just decided to do it our way. And we had a great group of young women that wanted a change. And because they wanted a change, they bought into what we wanted to do. So when I'm like, a jersey party, they're like, I don't know what you want a jersey party for, but let's do it. And they just kind of bought into it. One thing I told the girls, what we do is hard. Like, it's really hard. To be a student athlete, the sacrifice you have to make to your social life, to your academic life at a school like William & Mary, which is a top 40 school academically.
Yes.
Right? Like, you are giving up so much of yourself. There's no need for us to be miserable. Right? Like, let's have fun doing it. Like, it's hard enough without me coming to practice miserable. We were like going through a lot of ups and downs in the season. It ended up really well, but in the middle and the beginning, it was rough, like really rough. And I'm like, I told my staff, I'm like, don't walk around here moping and stuff because we're losing. Like, this is hard enough without us being in a bad mood. Like, we're gonna laugh, and we're gonna laugh about it and be like, I can't believe they just threw the ball out of bounds like that. And we're gonna figure out how to approach the next practice, but to just be hard on them or to make it negative, like, it doesn't benefit these girls. They want to be good. They're not trying to lose. They're not trying to turn the ball over or miss shots. They're trying to be successful. So let's help them instead of telling them what they're not or what they're not doing. And so during the year, we did like a paint and sip with apple cider. We did like manicures and pedicures. We did vision boards. We did a lot of stuff just to like give them that balance of, yeah, basketball is hard, but we can still have a lot of fun doing this too.
And with I want to first and foremost thank all the coaches who came on and gave me their time and energy and helped me show me around their campuses. But at this time, after further consideration of speaking with Kevin, Sports Life Talk is committing to William and Mary for 2021 campaign. Somebody hand me my hat. Somebody hand me my hat. We going to William and Mary. Hey, let's go. The tribe is divine, baby. Hey, all right, Coach. Last question. I told you we was going to talk a little bit about the trash talk. We ain't going to talk too long about it. I've already kept you over what I was supposed to keep you, but to me, I love it. Everybody say, oh, it's a black and white issue. Everybody who said that, you're wrong. It's not a black and white issue. It's a male versus, it's a gender equality issue is what it was. People don't think girls should be out there talking and having fun. But guys, we celebrate it. We put it on posters. We put it on T-shirts. We show the clips and the gifts and all of that stuff when they do it. But when the girls do it, everybody got a problem with it now. But Coach, what was your take on the trash talking? And did you have a little mouth on you, Coach? Did you say a few things to some of your opposition?
I think, remember when you said you were going to ask my friends if I was like laid back and all of that? Well, if you ask my basketball teammates, I was turned up all the time. And so the talking trash thing is so interesting to me because I think me and my teammates did that when we were in 9th grade, 10th grade. Like, it was just what we did. I remember we were playing against Purdue, and one of my best friends played at Purdue. And she literally said to her teammates, like, don't say anything to her because she just need one thing to get going. I might say something to you to say something back just to get me going, honestly. Like, and so I think it is kind of a gender inequality thing. I think I learned talking trash from playing with guys, right? Like, the best of the best women's basketball players, they train with guys, they play pickup with guys. And I think you just pick up along the way the trash talk. It's not personal, but when we on this court in between these four lines, like, I'm at you, like, just straight like that. I'm at you, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to gain the advantage. And so when you see like Angel Reese talking trash, that's not surprising to me. She grew up playing on the playgrounds in Baltimore, She grew up playing with grown men. And grown men, when you good at basketball, do not take it easy on you. Like, being foul. I still got scars now, like on my elbows and knees from hitting that concrete because they're not just gonna let you score on them,
Yep.
And so you learn those things. And so to take it so personally, like, it's not a black or white thing. We saw Caitlin Clark talking trash. We saw Haley Van Lith talking trash. My assumption is they grew up playing against guys too. So that's my assumption. So I hate that there's just such this negativity around it. It's just basketball. It's what makes the game fun. It makes it entertaining for people to watch. I love it. It makes my heart pump. Like, when you see that happening, I'm like, let's go. Like, this is basketball. This is why we signed up to do this. This is the fun part of it. So I wish people didn't make a big deal about it. I mean, it's a part of the game.
Well, this is the fun part of our show. So, Kevin, don't you take this competition personal. Let's go, because I'm about to do some trash talking. Coach Erin Dickerson Davis, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where me and Kevin, we're going to do a little one-on-one here, and you are now officially calling all the shots. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
I have not.
All right. Well, the rules are very simple. All right. So buckle up. Both Kevin and I are going to make a pitch. Whichever one of those pitches you like, that host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. All right. And I came off of a stunning upset last game. It was a beautiful upset, but we're going to have some fun with it today. All right. So I'm going to go first. Here we go. Coach.
B. Jones, before you go, can I say something, please?
Yeah. Don't keep sweating. Don't be
I'm the one that's been talking to you on Instagram, so I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just putting it out there, throwing it in the universe.
Oh my goodness! All right, here we go, Coach. Round number 1. Would you rather coach a player that becomes a coach and wins a ring and says, "Hey, I learned everything I learned. I got everything that I learned. My blueprint came from Erin Dickerson Davis," or
coach a player that makes it to the Basketball Hall of Fame and in their Hall of Fame speech tells you they wouldn't be here without your guidance?
I would rather coach a player that became a coach and won for sure.
You didn't hear
That's
me trying to,
one.
you didn't hear me begging earlier. I was letting you know I'd reach out to you and just
That's one, Coach. We
throw me
just
back out
need
there
one
again.
more. We just need one more, Coach. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Would you rather have Netflix follow you and William Mary and your William and Mary team around for 2 seasons in the Last Chance U style documentary, or
Travel the world hosting your own food show on the Food Network, where you and 3 of your closest friends interview famous athletes and celebrities as they take you to their favorite places to eat in their hometowns?
I would rather travel the world and
oh, Coach, we just needed one. I got Netflix coming to the campus. You know how to recruit? That's gonna be some crazy recruiting. Wrong answer, Coach. All right, Kevin, let's go. Round number 3. Let's stretch this thing out. God, dog. I was for sure I had that one. Let's go. Come on.
I was kind of nervous too. I tried to put a little extra sauce on it. All right, so on our show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central, B. Jones has a segment called The Drop. And on The Drop, he presents shoes that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So for round 3, B. Jones and I, we're both going to present Coach a shoe. Whichever shoe she picks, that host wins this episode's game. So, Coach, we're going to say 3, 2, 1, and we need for you to say, hold that sneaker, and we're going to show you what we got. So, did I say 3, 2, 1?
hold that sneaker. I gotta go with the head coach over here.
Oh, no!
Oh, man!
Oh, my goodness!
Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I got the belt back. Oh, how I missed you for one game.
I am stunned. I got the William. I got the Chiefs. I got the Tribe Ones over here, man. Come on.
I'm sorry.
I'm heartbroken. Oh, all right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna try to push through this thing with this. I'm glad I won Kania's game. Good grief. All right. Well, the title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. All right, Coach. Everybody rocking with you now. We love the energy. We love the vibe. The whole nation is watching now. You got to do some big things, but in your own words, what does the future hold for you, Coach?
I just want to win and impact the lives of these women. And if I could do that, I did my job, you know. Heavy on the win, though. Heavy on the winning. But, you know, I love what I do. I love my job. The thing I love the most is impacting the girls' lives. And I hope that I can go to their weddings one day, just like my coaches did for me, be at their baby showers, whatever. But that's just all I want. I want to be a winner, and I want my kids to love their experience.
So when you look back in the sunsets on your career, and you pass the torch down to one of your coaches, you know, you got this coaching tree, and you go into weddings and all that stuff. When they ask about, hey, you played for Coach Dickerson Davis, tell us what she was like. What do you want your legacy to be remembered as?
I want people to say that I love them. That's it. I love them. And love is different for everybody, right? Like, we talked about the 5 love languages as it pertains to basketball. You know, shout out to my strength coach for bringing that to us, you know. So it's a very cool thing. Some people need touch. Some people need reassurance, you know. And so we just, you know, we're going to high five you every time you make a shot, if that's what you need. Or I'm going to tell you it's going to be okay. So I don't know. I hope that they said that I took the time and I love them, and I hope that they do well with themselves.
I pray my wife ain't watching, because she big on them 5 love languages. I hear about that every week.
All right. So B. Jones, speaking of my wife, man, if she allows me to marry Halle Berry, I'm going to invite Coach to the wedding, man. So how about? All right. All right, Coach. So
I'm there.
Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out my family, my husband. He holds it down for me like throughout the entire season with our daughter, with the cooking and the cleaning. Like he holds it down, and I wouldn't be able to do this without him. My daughter, she's patient with me. She's about to turn 8. And my family, you know, they live in DC. They travel 2 hours down to every single one of my home games. They come to some of my away games. Like they are my number one supporters. So I can't do anything without them. So definitely got to shout my family out.
All right. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm calling out Bridgette Mitchell. She's the new head coach at Fordham. She won Coach of the Year last year at Northeastern in our league. You know, one of my best friends starting a new journey from Trenton, played at Duke, and she is a wild time. So I think that you guys will really enjoy her on the show.
All right, Kevin, I'm kind of intimidated by her little intro, man. She say, hey, she doing all of that there. All right, Coach Bridgette Mitchell, you are officially on the clock. Your ticket has been punched. You welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. We can't wait to have you on the show and tell your story. But Coach Erin Dickerson Davis, EDD, you the truth. Hey, you are so sincere. You're authentic. I love your vibe. You're one of the dopest coaches we've had on this platform. I'm super excited about your future, where you going to go with this thing. You a lioness. Yeah, you a pioneer. You a trendsetter, a trailblazer. You are elite and you are extraordinary. You deserve a yeet. Coach Erin Dickerson Davis. Guess what? You got next. Hey, man, I don't know if y'all enjoyed that show as much as I did. I hope you did. I'm praying you did, because this was just a time I sincerely enjoyed it. Listen, stick around. Become part of our family. We need you. We need us to all join hands, and the rising tide lifts all boats, and we can't do it without you, all right? So go to all social media at Sports Life Talk. Follow us. Smash the subscribe button. Leave us comments. Like, all of those things go super, super far and help us to monetize this channel so we can keep getting more amazing guests. The shows are only getting better. I'm telling y'all, the ride is getting crazy until October. We got over 150 shows booked. We got coaches, players, Olympians, WNBAers. Man, it's about to be a blast. Hey, don't forget to go to our website, SLTYouGotNext.com. That's right, SLTYouGotNext.com. You can actually nominate. Coach didn't mention you. Like, if you ain't Bridgette, Coach didn't mention you, but you can nominate yourself. You can nominate somebody else. All that features now on our website, and we open up auditions. We want to learn about you. We can't find everybody, but if it's somebody we're out there missing that has a story that needs to be told, please reach out to us. We want to learn more about you and your story. And Wednesday nights, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, we go live. It's a fun time. It's not just about sports. We talk about sneakers. We talk about pop culture. We're going to talk about anything and everything with the rest of the Sports Life Talk crew, our sisters from another mister. All right, KT, what am I missing? I'm having a good time, but I'm still kind of heartbroken about losing today. You know, I normally don't cry, but I'm a little bit hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought me and Coach was vibing, but it's all good. It's all good. I won just because I know her.
B. Jones, both teams play hard. My team just played a little harder. Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for having me. This was awesome.
Hey, Coach, the show must go on. Y'all don't know that, Lupe. I ain't gonna worry about y'all. Sports Life Talk Nation.
They're not ready.
They ain't ready. Hey, SLT Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.